Hey there! Thank you for watching my new video. Well, I'm staying a little bit in the colder weather theme. In my previous video you could see I made a cowl, and today I'm going to show you how you can crochet this triangle scarf. And you can make it as big as you want it to, but I use this yarn, and it's a 2-row repeat. It's a row of half double crochets and a row of double crochets in the third loop only. And well, it's a nice warm triangular scarf, and well, I'm just going to show you how you can crochet this one. So I'm going to need some yarn, and I've got a crochet hook of 4.5 millimeters. And first we are going to need to make a magic circle. Give the circle a little bit wide, and then here's your tail, and then grab with your hook your working yarn, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And now we need to make 4 more double crochets in this magic circle. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in total this would be 5 double crochets, because chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now chain 2, and I'm gonna tie the magic circle a little bit, and this is the one side of your scarf, and I'm gonna make the next side, and on this side I'm gonna make 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And maybe you can see it right now. We're going to make a point. So tighten your magic circle, and you can see your scarf already is getting its shape. So now chain 2, 1, 2, and turn your work. Now for every row we need to increase one stitch in the very first stitch. So the chain 2 counts as a half double crochet on top of the first stitch, and in that first stitch we're going to make one more half double crochet. So yarn over, go in that stitch, drop a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Now we need to make a half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So yarn over in that stitch, so grab both loops, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, in that next stitch drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 3 loops on your hook. So do this for this row until you are at the chain 2 space, and don't forget this last stitch over here. Okay, so now at the chain 2 space, and we're going to make 2 half double crochets. And now this side is done. Now chain 2 to make that point for the next row to crochet in, and then in the same chain 2 space make 2 more half double crochets. 1, 2. And now for the next stitches, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches over here. We are going to make half double crochets in those stitches. And now don't forget about the last stitch. It's a chain 3 over here. You can choose however you want to do it. You can choose by making your stitches in a 1 to 3rd chain. Make a half double crochet in the 3rd chain over here. And then make one more half double crochet, because at the beginning we made 2 half double crochets, which the chain 2 counted as half double crochet. So at the end we need to make 2 half double crochets in the last stitch. So this is an option to make it in the 3rd chain, or you can make it, here's your chain 3 and here was the next stitch, and in between them here you can also make your half double crochets. Just choose whatever you like, but I like it best to make it in the top chain, because you can see it's going to be a little bit wider over here, a little gap. But just choose whatever you want to for the end of this row or for every next row. So I just make 2 half double crochets in the 3rd chain. Okay, so we just made half double crochets. That means we're going to make normal double crochets. That means a chain 3, turn your work, and the chain 3 counts as a double crochet on top of that first stitch over here. And we're going to make in this stitch one more double crochet. So just through both loops to increase. And now we need to make half double crochets in the 3rd loop. So you can see already, normally this would be your stitch to crochet in, so your work will be nice and flat and don't have any texture. But you can see it's already coming up a little bit on top of your crochet work. So this would be your first, let's see if I can explain a little bit better. This would be your first loop here, your 2nd loop. If you turn your work, this is your 3rd loop over here, and this is the loop we need to crochet into. So yarn over and 1, 2, 3rd loop over here, make a double crochet in that 3rd loop. And you can see that's already popping up a little bit if you are just turning your work a little bit towards yourself. Then you can see here's your 3rd loop. And if you're pulling it like this, then you can see there's no other loop to crochet into. So 1, 2, 3rd loop over here. Just make a normal double crochets in the 3rd loop. And it gives a nice texture to your scarf. And don't forget that last stitch over here. 1, 2, 3rd loop. And then we are at the chain 2 space, and at chain 2 space make 2 double crochets. And then this side of the scarf is already done. Now chain 2 to make that point, and then in that same chain 2 space make 2 more double crochets. And now let's make double crochets in the 3rd loop. So you can see here 1, 2, 3rd loop over here. So make double crochets along this side too in the 3rd loop. So you can see I'm just pulling my work a little bit towards me, or turning my work a little bit towards me, I'm sorry, so I can see the 3rd loop easily. You can see here that last normal stitch over here until you are at the chain 2, and just choose however you want to make your last double crochets in a 2nd loop or in between the chain 2 and the next half double crochet from the previous row. But I'm gonna make it in the chain 2 space over here. So at the end make 2 double crochets, and this is all there is to it. So you are altering between double crochets in the 3rd loop and the half double crochets. So we just made the double crochets, so now we need to make a row of half double crochets. That means chain 2 and turn your work. In that first chain of first stitch over here, make a half double crochet just in a normal 2 loops over here. And you can see that this doesn't have a 3rd loop, so just the normal stitches over here. So make your half double crochet in every stitch. So you can see here the normal stitches. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because this is just a half double crochet row. And always when you are at the chain 2 space, make 2 half double crochets, chain 2 and then 2 half double crochets. Don't forget about your last stitch. Now I'm at the chain 2 space, so I'm going to make 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, and then chain 2, and then again 2 half double crochets in the chain 2 space. And now let's go over to every next stitch and make a half double crochet in there. So here's the last normal stitch until we are at the chain 3, and in the top of the chain 3 I'm gonna make 2 half double crochets, like this. You can see that this is the back, and we just made a half double crochet, so that means we need to go over to the row of double crochets. That means the chain 3 to turn. And now just make a double crochet in that first stitch. And now let's make double crochets in the 3rd loop. So 1, 2, 3rd loop over here for the rest of this row. So this is all you have to do. Make double crochets in the 3rd loop, 1 row, and then the next row will be half double crochets. And always in the chain 2 space over here, make 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So you can see the texture already coming up over here on top of your scarf. So this is what I want to show you, and you can see maybe the difference between this kind of yarn or the yarn I use for my scarf, which I showed you at the beginning of this video. And I think the other yarn was a mixture of polyester and or acrylic with real wool, and this is just acrylic wool or acrylic yarn, and it's different kind of yarn. So this is more of an edgier look, and the other was a little bit more dreamy for me. So you can also alter between colors, just see what you like for your scarf. So this is what I wanted to show you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you did not already do that, and turn on the notifications so you get a message when I upload a new video. And for now, I just wish you happy crocheting and hope to see you next time. Bye bye!